Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing well out there. My name is Thomas Taylor III, coming to you live once again from Lawrenceville, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this Sunday morning. I hope wherever you're at, it's not too hot. It's been so out here in Georgia. Last week, man, we almost got into the hundreds out here. So that humidity is so thick you can actually cut it with a knife. Well, I'm not going to be long before you this morning, and happy St. John's Day to the brothers out there. But this morning, you guys, I kind of want to, ask a question that's kind of been looming based upon a lot of things that's been going on. And the question is fear holding us back? I'm going to say it again. Is fear holding us back? Last week, I was in Augusta, Georgia for a Masonic conference, and it was his brother that was behind me, Maurice Taylor, right? Condolences to his family, right? So he's behind me, and we was trying to get into the ballroom because we had a big ball, big gala, and he was joined, talking nonsense like he does. I know the brother for a while now. We was going back and forth, going back and forth. You know what I mean? But that's just Maurice. Like when we was coming in, he was talking junk because we got there early. He was a jovial type of brother. That's just who he was. So we get back from Augusta that like Saturday. I think by that Monday, Friday. I think by that Monday, I got a message that he passed away. Just like that, you guys. He passed away. Like it took all of us by surprise. I'm like, man, I should have spent more time with the brother. I should have took some selfies with the brother, man. Cool brother. But I heard by that Monday he was gone, man. I was never able to speak to him again. A lot of brothers in my lodge were real good friends with him. So again, my condolences go out to the Taylor family, Maurice Taylor, who passed away. Hopefully, we can get the information and attend his services. But the reason why I just want to share that story with you guys is because sometimes we allow fear to hold us and bind us from not doing the things that we feel our creator has given us the ability, the authority, and as well as the presence of mind to get done. We just keep holding off till, I don't know, a better time, a better day. So just think about how many things that this brother wanted to do, right? Had in his plans to do, but just didn't have the opportunity. And it kind of struck me because here it is. He's a brother just like me. You know what I mean? Just having fun, doing this thing, talking to people, socializing. But now he's gone, right? So the question is just I've been doing Facebook Lives, everyone, for about 18 months, right? All right. So probably next month, I'm going to transition from Facebook Lives to webinars, right? Like, so why am I going to do that? I'm going to do that so we can have more interaction, right? So we can engage more, right? And then I have courses, right? That'll be able to help you more on the things that you want to get done. Right. So for me, it's time to get past the Facebook lives, which is fine. Do more Instagram lives where I can bring you on as a guest and you can start to talk about your business, right? We could talk about strategies. We could talk about the things that entrepreneurs face, right? If you're trying to transition from corporate America to entrepreneurship, like all these different things, we can start to interact now a little bit more once I kind of move from just the Facebook lives to a different platform, right? So that's important to me because there's more that I have inside of me, right? So just think about it. I want you guys to take a pause today, excuse me, and just take inventory, right? Take inventory on what do you think is holding you back? Be honest with yourself, right? You don't have to write this down and turn it in. It's not homework or anything of that nature. It's just inventory because if you're not doing things that like deep down inside, like inside of your gut, if there's things inside of your gut that that you should be doing, and there's something that's holding you back, right? Whether it be, you don't want to hear what people have to say. You don't want nobody to criticize you. You don't want nobody to think differently of you, or it's a book that you want to write. Well, you don't want to write it because of the people that you might be talking about in the book. They may not agree with you, or they may feel that, it was different. It wasn't like you stated it was, right? Like all of these things, unfortunately, hold us back from becoming the true essence of who we were created, right? Somewhere in that book that we read, what does it say, right? Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I sanctified you, right? So now that you're here, physically here on earth, there are things that we are required to do. But sometimes, not all the time, sometimes we let this little thing called fear, and we all heard the acronym, false evidence appearing real. We let this little thing called fear, this little inkling of doubt that's permeating inside of our head that has absolutely nothing to do with reality. Why? Because you don't know until you go, right? You don't know how good it's going to be. You don't know how bad it'll be until you go. Again, I use myself as an example. Over 18 months ago, my coach, Mr. Sean Wright, he's challenged myself and my class, my community to go live, right? Good morning. Just to go live to say, hey, if you're a real estate agent, or if you're a coach, or if you're, a psychologist, like whatever you are, do people know that's what you do? And most of us was like, nah. He said, okay, I want you to go live. So we all had to pick a day just to go live. I never went live before, nor did I have a reason to, a reason why I should do it. It didn't appeal to me. You know what I mean? So I took the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. I took the challenge. And I'm one of the ones in the class that 18 months later, I'm still going live, giving you content, just challenging you to pull, to stretch, to grow past your comfort zone. Well, for me, okay, now I got to get over the fear of getting to the next level. I've been doing lives for 18 months. Okay. The next level for me is getting to webinars, right? Where I got funnels out there. You guys can register, put your email addresses in there, do live seminars where I can get a little bit more deeper into these things that hold us back, these pain points. We can have a little bit more interaction. I can give you different things to do, right? Then I got courses, right? If you want to go a little bit deeper, right? So that's me. That's just myself kind of getting past my quote unquote fears of not going to the next level, right? So I've been doing 18 months, Facebook Live for 18 months. Okay, well, Thomas, look, it's time to transition. So on this Sunday morning, I just want you to take inventory. I want you to slow down for a moment and take inventory and be honest with yourself. Just ask yourself, are there built-in fears that you are allowing to hold you, good morning, Wanda, and bind you and not move? Now, this is what happens. Most of us cancel ourselves out, right? I didn't go to college. I didn't have a college degree, or I'm too old, or somebody else is doing it, right? Like all of these things we allow to take us out of the game and not move, right? To me, ladies and gentlemen, they're just called excuses, right? I got a definition I said before for excuses, right? What I'm challenging you with today is be okay with that. If you look at anybody that you follow, any influencer, any guru, and if you had an opportunity to speak with them, they will tell you that it was fearful for them, but they still did it, right? They felt the fear and did it anyway. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, we allow the fear to hold us, to bind us, right? And I'm just challenging all of us today, right? Do just do me a favor, just slow down and stop again putting off for tomorrow because of fear of what you know that you know that you know you can get done today. Because what happened if you was able to look and see you just might not have tomorrow? You just might not have next week. Just what happens if you would see that, right? And I've been to seminars before, right? So if you prioritize or if you just list things that you want to do, things that make you feel good, and I said it before, list 1 through 10, right? And then prioritize them. What would you do first, right? If you had a month to live, what would be the first thing that you would do off of your list, right? Then the next thing that they would ask is, okay, why aren't you doing it? Right? So that's an easy tutorial. It's easy, right? Just list 10 things that you want to do, prioritize them, the top three, and just ask yourself, why aren't you doing it? Right? And then whatever answer you give yourself, ask yourself again, well, why do you feel that way? Then ask yourself again, why do you feel that way? Right? Go a few levels deep so you really can get to the root cause of what's preventing you from doing the thing or the things that you know you should do, right? So on this Sunday morning, I don't want to be long before you, right? But I want to be poignant, right? Coach always says, in terms of when you're delivering a message, you really don't have to be long, right? You could be twice as strong, you know what I mean, instead of long, right? So this morning, I just kind of wanted to, go right to it, fear, right? Because just about all of us have it in one way or the other, right? We can classify it as this. We can, fix it up. We can clean it up. We can put lipstick on it. We can brush it up. Right? We can do all these fancy things to it. But at the end of the day, right, when you strip it all down, it's just fear. That's it. It's plain old fear. Okay, cool. Now that you understand it, now that you can recognize it, it stops moving. So the question is fear holding you back? And if the answer is yes, how do we get past it? Right? How do you move from that place? That's it. Right? Non-threatening, right? By yourself, but be tough on yourself to ask yourself those questions. If you want my help, if you want my assistance, my website is tailoryourdreams.com. You could book an appointment, right? Boom, on my calendar. We can talk. I can help you out. All my information is there for my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All my data is on there, right? But kind of be on the lookout for. I'm gonna have some things out there where you can start to register for my webinars, right? Because I'm gonna move past, this platform and start to really dig a little bit deeper to get past my own fears. You know what I mean? Just yeah, I'm here, because this is a lot. This is a fear for a lot of people. Just going live, kind of past that. I got to get to the next level to be in a position to help more people. Well, hey, look, that's my time. Again, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. So today's lesson, if you will, is get past the fear, right? Is fear holding you back? Is the question. And if you answer yes, come on. We have to put ourselves in a position to pull and stretch ourselves, to be a little bit uncomfortable to get past the fears. Why? Because when you start to overcome it, you realize, ooh, it wasn't that bad, right? You didn't die. It didn't kill you. You are still living and you're doing well. Hey, that's my time. As you can know, I can go. You guys go out there and make it a great day, right? Don't have a great day. Do things that make it great until we speak again.